There's big news coming in. We've just learned that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken, as he says, to my friend President Trump and congratulated him on the success of the historic Gaza peace plan. Also reviewed the good progress achieved in trade negotiations. Viewers agreed to stay in close touch over the coming weeks, and this hints perhaps at a meeting on the sidelines of APEC. Viewers, that is coming up at the end of October, in the third week rather, and there is a possibility that the two might meet, because if they're talking about good progress achieved in trade negotiations, it could mean that that big punitive tariff or tax that was imposed or sanction, call it what you want to, might be removed, and perhaps we will have negotiations then over the legitimate cess. I want to go straight across to Siddhant Mishra. Siddhant, there are two important phrases here. My friend, which is important, good, reviewed good progress achieved in trade negotiations, which hints perhaps at some sort of movement forward, which could culminate even in a meeting on the sidelines of APEC later this month.
Well, that's right, Rahul. In fact, your interpretation is to the point, and I would give some more context to your interpretation. So I was told a month back by a senior official that this meeting which you are talking about perhaps could take place when there would be a good progress in trade negotiation. Now, since Prime Minister Modi himself mentioned the good progress in the trade negotiation, it looks in all likelihood, if President Trump travels to this side of the world and both leaders will be attending the summit, perhaps maybe on the sidelines of the summit, in all likelihood, both leaders could meet.
Yes.
So all we have from the Indian government right now is that there is a chatter that Prime Minister Modi will be going to attend the ASEAN summit. And in fact, his dates have still not been announced. And President Trump said, a few months back that he would be attending the summit. So all eyes are going to be on that summit in Malaysia. Perhaps whether it would really be interesting to see whether these two leaders will meet for the first time after 25 years.
And this, correct me if I'm wrong, is the third conversation the two are having in the last 20 days. Would it be right to say that?
Well, that's right, Rahul. In last 20 days, second time both have spoken, and there have been multiple, exchanges of greetings, Rahul, on social media platforms. So, Prime Minister Modi writes something for President Trump on X, then he puts it out on Truth Social, then President Trump reposts that post of Prime Minister Modi. So, there's this bonhomie could be seen on social media platforms. One leader is reposting other leaders' posts, etc., etc. So this has been going on since Prime Minister Modi.
Well, is the road clearing, viewers, for some sort of a breakthrough? Hopes are up. The Prime Minister confirms there's been progress on trade negotiations. We'll have to, of course, await details. We leave it at this. Trump has to still, of course, come out and tweet on Truth Social. He hasn't as of now, but we're expecting that too. It'll be interesting to see a readout of his description of the conversation. We leave it at this, viewers. Thank you for watching.